Hello YouTube! Since, I haven't really had a new homemade belt in a while since the one I made for my niece for Christmas, I thought I'd go back and take a look at some of the belts that I've previously made and made videos on. Just, hey, like a couple of them down there I haven't put in a video, and at least one of those two that I started and never finished. So I'm gonna start with the belts that I made out of wood. This is one of the wooden belts I haven't made a video on, and this was kind of my first attempt at doing a copy of Stone Cold Steve Austin's Smoking Skull belt. That was kind of like my spin on it. But yeah, the Smoking Skull belt, which I just put my XWF logo on, and the details I put in with my wood burner, which is a pretty good tool if you want to also carve stuff into wood. Also, side plates themed for my imaginary company. Actually, XWF is more or less my E-Fed at this point, so yeah, like XWF Champ. And the final side plate, XWF Attitude, taken off of the actual Smoking Skull belt. No snake print backing. This was pretty much when I kind of rushed at doing straps, so you could tell the strap kind of looks really crappy and not what I would normally do. Like, that was supposed to be like a 2x8, but two snaps that I didn't put in. Yeah, so that was the first belt. Moving on to my next wooden belt. This is the classic Intercontinental, which I remodified to have the actual WWE logos, which I originally carved in the block WWE logo into them, which you can still tell is in there. But yeah, I put the WWE logos on there and the grapplers on the side plates, center plate, which I put a decent amount of work into. Yeah, Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, and yeah, brown strap, exact snap sets, didn't have enough room for a gold tip, and this was before I kind of just ended the straps at a squared off tip. I didn't start rounding off the tips of the straps. And my next wooden belt, the Attitude Era WWF Intercontinental Championship, all detail carved in with that same wood burner tool, the continents on the side plates. And one thing, in my opinion, this version of the Intercontinental wasn't that bad, but I prefer the classic style over this. And that same style that I did for the tips, just squared it off, make it straight, not the curve style that I do now. And moving on to another belt that I actually started but never completely finished, I was going to attempt to make the WWE Big Logo Championship, the WWE Championship. This is the one that The Rock introduced after he retained it against CM Punk. Yeah. And, like, the side plates ain't even finished. Yeah. And I was trying something where I was using brad fasteners to hold the plates onto the strap. And I wanted to also try a white strap for the WWE Championship. And yeah, this just sat in my closet. And this championship just sat in my closet. Left there and forgotten about. So maybe I might get around to finishing it. I don't know. But yeah, moving on. This next one was also kind of like a fuck, I'm stumbling over my words. A concept of what the WWE World Heavyweight Championship would look like. Yeah. So, yeah. This is the one. This is it, where I went to like a old school design and tried to modernize it with the current WWE logo, because you can tell the plates are in the shape of the Hogan 86 belt. And yes, this is in the shape of kid size 2x8 snap set. WWE logo plate taken off the winged, inspired by the Winged Eagle Intercontinental Championship 2x6 and gold tip. Red duct tape backing. This was the first concept belt that I made. This was when WWE was replacing where there was rumors that they were going to replace the spinner belt with a updated WWE Championship. And this next concept belt that I made was right around the draft last year, and when they were going to crown the first Universal Champion. Yes, I made a video on this one. And this was my concept Universal Championship. Yeah. And, yeah, I was pretty much proud of this. This was pretty much a bang-up job that I did. The Universal Champion banners at the top and bottom of the plate. Diamonds, fake stones on the side and on the banners. And then the side plates also have them to give the belt that bling look that WWE seems to do with all their championships. Universal, WWE, both women's titles. Yeah. Yeah. Modern Family in the background. The gold tip 2x6 snap set on both sides. Moving on to our next one. To go with the Universal Championship, you might as well include the belt that is on SmackDown. The World Heavyweight Network logo championship. Yeah, it is missing my custom side discs. I'm trying to find those. I did. And one thing, this belt is a bitch to make if you're trying to make it. You're going to have to spend hours with a box cutter or an X-Acto knife to cut out everything around there. So yeah, that part is like a pain in the ass to do. Yeah. So that was my WWE Championship, as they like to call it now. And moving on, got another belt that was also like a fun project to do. Plus, this is the first championship where I actually had to use a tin plate to trace out the design. It is the NXT Championship. And I say, like, yeah, also looks pretty good. The 6 side plates on each side of the belt, gold tip. The snap set is in the right space where it is on the actual belt. Yeah. Of course, the only thing that you would find hard with making this is placing the snaps on it, because where the snaps are placed is a little unorthodox for any championship belt. So that was the NXT Championship. Moving on to possibly one of the best ones that I've made. The WWF Attitude Era Championship. All the detail I hand drawn on it. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Right there. Even including all 6 plates. Including, the property of the WWF side plate. Yeah. This next one is kind of like a 2-for-1. Both of my XWF World Heavyweight Championship belts. But this one, when I made this one first. Like this stuff I printed off of my computer, because hey, kind of like the winged skull dragon design, whatever you want to call it. The world banner also printed off of there, and the heavyweight champion banner. The two in-between plates that were inspired by the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and these side plates inspired by the current WWE Universal Championships, which I enjoy it. It's a nice little belt. It's pretty fucking unique, and yes, this is on a brand new strap. Yeah, I had to redo these plates because I kind of wrecked them when in the process of transporting them to a new strap. So that was that. No big deal. And the other world title, where it's a piece of cardboard with the aluminum foil tape that I put on there. The detail I put on with a pin that I drug a pin along the side to create that sunburst design. The extra engraved part on there, and the side plates to kind of give it that floral texture pattern that you would normally see on like the big gold belt, thick cut strap, 2x8 snap set on each side, and kind of like the big XWF logo in the above the world heavyweight champion on the top and bottom. And the design of this is pretty much inspired by the Ring of Honor Television Championship. And moving on to my last homemade belt. This is my Television Championship. And yes, this was also... I also made a new strap for this. So, yeah. The television title got the same skull that's on the top, on the center plate. The XWF logo, Television Champion banner. The globes on each of these side plates with the sunburst flower design, the XWF logo in the on the outer side plates. And with this strap, I moved the plates closer together and kind of tapered off the strap going out to the tip of it, and more of a normal snap set, 2x5, 2x8 on that side. So it was kind of a normal Midwest inspired strap and snap boxes. Because like the original strap was pretty much long all the way to the tip. Plates were spread out a little more, and it was only a 2x6 on either side. So this is pretty much the last that I have to show. I do have others, but didn't have time to dig them out. This was the majority of all my belts that I had to show. So hope you enjoyed me showing off my homemade championship belts. Do have ideas brewing for like a few more. I have kicked around the idea to make a rendition of the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. I've been kicking ideas around for that in my head for a long time. Actually, the center plate that I made for the Universal title, I had an idea to use that for that championship. But hey, we all have to change up plans sometime. I at least want to try to make that championship. So till next time, peace the fuck out. And oh yeah, check out the XWF Royal Rumble pay-per-view that I'm going to be filming this week. I filled out the match card for that, so stay tuned for that eFed pay-per-view coming to my channel by the end of the week. Peace the fuck out.